dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good evening, I'm Katie Cook. President Trump held his first rally in months in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and although the event may have been one of the biggest indoor gatherings in the country since COVID-19 restrictions went into effect, it was a much smaller crowd than the campaign expected. CBS News correspondent Omar Villafranca has the latest from Tulsa.
5 months from now, we're going to defeat Sleepy Joe Biden.
President Trump's first campaign rally since March comes as coronavirus cases are spiking in Oklahoma and many states across the U.S.
We saved hundreds of thousands of lives, and all we do is get hit on like we're terrible.
Earlier, some Trump supporters who planned to attend seemed conflicted about the risk of entering a crowded space.
I have hand sanitizer on me. We have masks for whenever we get, less, 6 feet away.
No intentions on wearing masks. We're healthy individuals. We hope everyone here is only coming here if they assume the risk of being out here today.
President Trump's campaign announced Saturday that 6 staff members who helped set up for the rally have tested positive for the virus. Organizers conducted temperature checks and provided hand sanitizer. Masks were also handed out, but not required. President Trump has been highly anticipating this night to gain momentum from his base.
I stand before you today to declare the silent majority is stronger than ever before.
He loves to unite people.
We have a lot of turmoil going on, and I think he can swallow that a little bit.
Just before the indoor rally got underway, plans for the president and vice president to also address a crowd outside the venue were canceled. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Now the Trump campaign pushed the Tulsa rally to Saturday after an outcry when it was first set for Juneteenth, the annual celebration marking the end of slavery. And community members, pastors, and other leaders came together in Georgetown, Kentucky today, pushing for change in their community. Olivia Russell explains how they plan to make that change and how they're using faith to guide them.
And God, today I pray that you would call us to be good neighbors.
Prayer and unity. Those were the two focuses in Georgetown on Saturday as people came together to honor the lives lost to police brutality.
In addition to, commemorating their lives, it's also a way for us to really bring the community together and advocate against racial injustices.
Kiana Fields points out that those are big cases, but racial injustice can come in many different forms.
We haven't necessarily reached the levels of police brutality, but that doesn't mean that biases don't still exist within our school systems, don't still exist within the hiring practices of the city, within the policies.
She says cracks in the pavement throughout the historically black part of town show the racial divide. To make changes, you need representatives. That's why the Boston Unification Council joined the prayer rally to help people fill out their census and voter registration forms.
I get the why. I understand why you would say, our vote doesn't matter. But at some point, we have to care enough to believe in ourselves and know that we do matter.
This rally shows exactly what happens when people come together. One vote can become many as one unified voice.
I believe we're all coming from one family. And so as one family, no matter where we come from, different backgrounds, different cultures, different ethnicities, it doesn't matter to me. We're all one people and we're one family. And in Christ, we're all blood related.
They hope their prayers come with change and equality. In Georgetown, Olivia Russell, WKYT.
Organizers say they understand this kind of change takes more than one day, but they hope they started a conversation within Georgetown.
Well, conditions are looking pretty comfortable as we settle in for the night. If you look behind me at one of our cameras, you can see those beautiful conditions that we are seeing. This is at the University of Virginia into Wise County, and you can just see as that sun goes down, they're actually looking at those nice conditions. They're actually looking to stay dry this evening and overnight. We did see just a little bit of rain earlier, but now pretty much all dry. Looking at Doppler radar, you can see those nice dry conditions. conditions. Really only just a little bit of some light showers over into Morgan County right now. Other than that, though, we're going to continue to see these dry conditions pretty much the rest of the night. Temperatures nice and starting to cool down in those 70s. If you are a little bit more towards the south, a little bit cooler in those upper 60s, but we are going to be cooling down into those mid 60s tonight for all of us. So we are going to be a little bit cooler, especially as we wake up tomorrow morning on our Sunday. Katie?
All right, thank you, Brooke. Governor Andy Beshear provided updated COVID-19 numbers for Kentucky today. 183 new cases were announced, bringing the total number of confirmed cases in the state to 13,630. The governor also announced 2 new deaths. 524 Kentuckians have now lost their lives to the virus. 3,530 people have recovered, and the Knox County Health Department confirmed the 15th case of COVID-19 in their county this evening as well. Now, for more information on COVID-19 in Eastern Kentucky, you can go to our website, WYMT.com. 3 local car clubs are helping out a Louisville nursing home that was stricken with the coronavirus a few months ago. Louisville Mopar Muscle Car Club, Mopar Savages Car Club, and Mob Ties Car Club teamed up to put together these care packs with sanitizers, masks, gloves, and snacks. The caravan of dozens of cars dropped them off at Trayton Oaks Towers this afternoon, while residents there sat outside to watch and say thank you.
We just wanted to show our appreciation by coming together and making sure they get a few snacks and things to keep their energy up, to keep going to fight the fight that they're doing in there trying to fight.
With the tough times that we have right now, I think it's even more evident that we do it now. Nothing's normal anymore.
This is our city, we love it, and we all got a passion for cars, and you can see, we support everybody.
They dropped off about 100 of those bags today to Trayton Oaks. And back in March, we brought you a story of one local business closing its doors to COVID-19. Air Raid Trampoline Park opened its doors Wednesday after being closed for the last 3 months. Although their customers are excited about it being back open, Air Raid is adding extra safety precautions to ensure everyone's safety.
We have spacers on the floor showing people what 6 feet apart looks like. We have separated both sides of our counters where people check in, so we have people separated there. We have purchased 2 fogging systems, which is for extra cleaning, and this puts out a mist that kills viruses, including COVID-19 on contact. We've added 9 more hand sanitizing stations on top of what we already had.
And Air Raid will start offering birthday parties on July 1st. The Floyd County Farmers Market has been underway for 3 weeks now. You can find canned vegetables, homemade baked goods, fruit, and even crafts. The market tells us they are seeing an increase of customers come through. This Saturday, the market added $10 to the senior citizens vouchers as they received them from the state to purchase fresh produce.
I think a lot of it comes down to the buy local thing. Everyone's wanting to stay close to home, and so everybody likes fresh peas and the gardening, so it gets people excited. We give $10 extra to the seniors, so they're able to buy $10 more, so $40 worth of vegetables. And they also can buy with that voucher, with $10 trees or crafts or baked goods.
Now the farmers market has signs reminding people to use social distancing and offers a hand washing station and hand sanitizers. The vendors wipe off the tables and wash their hands often to help slow the spread of the coronavirus. As summer begins, many people are searching for safe ways to enjoy family time outside of their homes, and one family is providing an outlet for the Elkhorn City community, as long as they provide their own wheels. WYMT's Buddy Forbes joined in on the fun.
The quiet streets of Elkhorn City are getting a little louder.
And it's really taken off. We started about with like 2 people, 2 different golf carts, and we've spread to like tonight we had 9.
Brooke Taylor set up a new scavenger hunt game that uses a group message to send out clues, letting families look for things around the city, then take a selfie to send back to the group.
And at a time when
We look for some positive things going on in the world. This gives everybody a little bit of fun for the day.
And those involved say it is definitely a fun time.
Well, I did the scavenger hunt and I had lots of fun and it's really fun to do it.
But can also get a little competitive.
We love doing it because it gives us something to do in the evenings, and it gets the kids out of the house, and they love the challenge, and I love the challenge. I'm very competitive.
Or more than a little.
What'd you do? Jump off? What'd you do?
As families get out of the house for a while,
I like getting out of the house sometimes. Don't really like it too much. But yeah, it is a good way to get out of the house.
to enjoy a race.
And one thing leads to another. One positive step will lead to other positive steps.
And a nice change of pace. In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Taylor says she is excited to see the community turn out as the game continues to grow. Well, Father's Day is just a day away, and many folks are celebrating this weekend amid the pandemic and heightened racial tensions. One group spent the morning pampering dads and showing the importance of fathers in a unique way. Signs were placed around Douglas Park today, all sending facts and messages about how important father figures are in a child's life. But sometimes the resources are not always there, and that's what these organizers are there for, to give them what they need.
Given what's going on in the world, we know that fathers, when they're in homes, those children are stronger, those families are stronger, their resilience is higher, and we need that resilience these days based on what so many of our African American families are feeling and experiencing.
Organizers say today's Daddy Drive-Thru was a unity event meant to bring together all of the community. Mayor Linda Gorton and Chief Lawrence Weathers were in attendance. And memorial services for Carol Barr will be held tomorrow and Monday. A statement from Congressman Barr's office says the funeral service will be streamed online for the public to view. Carol was the wife of Congressman Andy Barr. She died Tuesday at her home. Carol worked as a healthcare representative for Pfizer. She grew up in Georgetown, Kentucky, and was a University of Kentucky alum. Congressman Barr has represented the 6th Congressional District of Kentucky since 2013. Coming up on Mountain News Weekend Edition, find out what President Trump had to say about the coronavirus pandemic and racial tensions across the nation in an exclusive interview.
And we're going to see some more rain showers tomorrow. I'll provide more details on that coming up.